Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show. Come out on the Pat McAfee Incorporated Third Dome. I am Tone Diggs.
And a baby toe.
Bubba Gumpino. He's a Canadian sensation. He's a bearded wonder.
Good day, Teddy.
Day to you, Bruce. How are we?
What's going on, dude?
Lots going on. Okay. Mitt, how are we?
Doing all right, Tony.
Sweet. That chain necklace.
Thanks, Tony.
Nice.
Sweet.
I didn't know if it was a cologne one or not.
No, it is not a cologne.
You
necklace.
should
That would be
get a
sick.
cologne.
I do need one. Of those.
Yeah, you should absolutely get that.
I would look awesome with that.
How did we do last night, boys? I know the over talk definitely happened.
Oh, yeah.
That was happening
Yeah.
before overtime.
You guys were right.
Yeah.
And a very nice first half on the for the over.
Absolutely flying over.
I think that series, I think it's going to be a dogfight. I know everyone thinks that because of that game, it's going to be, I don't see it.
No, I think it's a dogfight too.
Until if Porzingis comes back healthy in game 4, that'll change things. But it is tough on Big Al having to play all those minutes, and they were going at him every fucking time.
Yeah.
And I mean, shit, dude, Turner.
Miles also took the other what's his name? Big white guy.
Hauser?
Cornet?
Cornet. He ate Cornet's lunch.
Good head of hair.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Cornet.
Yeah, it is good head of hair on Cornet. Great free throw shooter too, as well.
I was also just kind of disappointed in just overall the Celtics' lack of defensive intensity. If there's anything that you've learned over the Pacers
Except for
playoff run,
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Drew Holiday.
I would
is
say
great.
Jaylen Brown.
And Jaylen Brown. But no, even still though, like it felt like they go up 10 in the third quarter, and then
you're right.
They basically expect the Pacers to lay down. They're not going to ever. They're going to keep shooting, and they're shooting the lights out.
I've said this for a while. I was talking to Mitt about this last night. I've never felt more that this was Jaylen Brown's team than it is right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The way he talks, the way he wants the shot. Like, I love Tatum, but Jaylen Brown's going to be the one that gets them to the promised land if they do.
I mean, if
Drew Holiday also doesn't miss a fucking shot.
No.
Like I can't, like he probably did last night, but I can't recall him missing
I
any
can't
shot.
ever remember him missing a shot.
Legit.
Anytime he's ever shot a corner three, and I know he's shooting like 46% he's missed about half of them. I get it, whatever. I've never seen him miss a fucking corner three. It's bullshit. God, dude, the Celtics are really good. It was the best game that I've seen the Pacers play. Like, well, not the best game, but they couldn't have played better, really, in my mind, until like the last 30 seconds of the fourth quarter. It just stinks.
All right there.
I'm sad, man.
I mean, they battled back at least. Like, think about they folded in game 5 in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at least they didn't fold.
that's what makes you worried,
Right?
Going into game 2.
Oh, I don't think
if there is the fold to creep back, I would start to worry about it in game 2.
the Celtics always just fucking let teams like that's just what they do.
Yeah, and they do go to that ISO terrible team offense, and you're like,
I know
man.
I love Big Perk, but I don't. We get it, Perk. Like you were. I don't know. Like Does he not want to be a Celtics legend anymore?
Maybe he's just speaking his truth.
Oh, it's a lot.
He's just speaking his truth.
It's going in with a Thunder jersey.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It was 3-1 again on the fucking diamond. Can't get a fucking parlay to save my life. Who ruined it last night? It was the Astros.
Oh, the Stros?
Stros ruined it last night.
The Stros are just always such a heavy favorite. Ooh, Atalanta up on Leverkusen early.
But we'll get it done today. So
live.
Let's do NBA first. Because, playoffs.
Yep.
Mavs, T-Wolves, 4.5. Around 180, 190 on the money line for the T-Wolves. I'll lay the 4.5.
Yeah, me too. Mavs seem to, first game of the series for whatever reason, just don't really seem up for it.
Don't have the juice.
Yeah, so I think T-Wolves at home get this one.
I tend to agree with you guys. I don't know why I dove back into it. It feels like forever since I have, but the public is all over the Timberwolves, and then every online handicapper that you can look up and find is on the Mavericks.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that means, but it
Doesn't
just
mean shit.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. But
I only like count shit like that with football.
Sometimes.
Any other
Yeah,
sport, I'm
the-
kind of just like, whatever.
I don't believe that shit in other sports because every other
in the book.
website has.
It is in the book.
It is in the book, but every website that you go to, like I saw, I think it was like 80-something% of people were on the Timberwolves. So I
In the book.
went Mavs.
You're
Yeah.
on the Mavs?
Yeah, I went Mavs plus the 4.5.
Is the back room of the Mavs?
no.
Okay.
I'm staying away from a side. This is kind of a cop out wager, but Luka Doncic is to record a double double. He is 10-2 in terms of him recording
Yes.
a double
10
double.
out of 12 games.
Yeah, yes. He has recorded a double double. And look, going through his game logs, he's a fucking rebounding machine.
Yeah.
So that's minus 195. You might get a profit boost token at the blue one or the green one or something like that. Get it down to minus 150 or so. That's where I went just because it felt so kind of
So nice.
yeah, just like all right, if this loses, like whatever type of deal, which made me comfortable. In terms of like the just other general player prop thoughts, like it does feel like Cat should be able to score against the Mavericks. Interior defense. But he's kind of a fickle cat himself.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm just giving it to
Anthony
you.
Edwards even like it's like minus 280, 25 plus. Like
That's not a guarantee either.
no, it's not. He does not go back to back with the scoring 16 very often though.
Yeah. He is a good bounce back guy.
Yeah.
Okay. On the other side, and by on the other side, I mean on the ice. Banger of a series starting tonight. Basically a coin flip game, 110-110, Panthers and Rangers. I went back and forth on this one quite a bit. So I'm going to stay away.
I fancy the Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do too. I think
I would like to see. I would like to see Rampy first shift. Just get him out there.
they've really had him on a leash. It feels like.
Yeah, but this is a series where you're gonna need, let's
You're gonna
Panthers talk. You're gonna need Rampy on the ice a little bit, whether he's just on the bench, whatever. He cannot be a scratch if they're gonna win this series.
I
Yep.
agree.
I'm confident about the Rags tonight. One thing, just going back to the Kane series, it felt like early on the Caniacs were like taking penalties because they didn't fully conceptualize just how lethal the Rags are on the power play. And going back through the Bruins series, it seemed like the Panthers were taking a good bit of penalties.
They will.
So I think that'll take them a second to adjust to keeping the Rags at even strength. And I think it's a banger tonight, though. I think probably flying over.
This is.
Ooh.
I almost went Panthers because the Rags haven't faced a goaltender like Bob yet. And Panthers just come off Swayman, so they're ready for fucking Igor. But we'll see. Nick?
Good timing, huh?
Yeah.
Cowboys?
What you got?
This camera.
What say you?
I was like, let's do a little extra research there. Let's be clever. Let's look at some trends. And I didn't dig that deep as I wanted to. But, the Rangers won both of their game ones for each series.
Yeah, they did.
The Panthers only won one of theirs.
Yeah, they did it.
The real story of this, we were talking about this earlier off air, is going to be the physicality of the series.
Yep.
If the Rags can be the aggressors, because we know Florida likes to play some rough and tumble playoff hockey. And if the Rags get caught up in that and retaliate and go shorthanded, now they have a good penalty kill in terms of counterattack, but you don't want to put Florida on the power play. The Rangers need to be the ones on the power play. I don't want to go as far as to call them power play merchants, but they're not the best 5-on-5 team. They give up a lot of shots and they rely on Shesterkin to bail them out. So they want to try and play from that aspect, like, let's not be the one taking the penalties. Let's be the one getting Florida to take the penalties. And Florida will take penalties if you let them. That's just, it's in their nature. So you got to be smart. Heads up, got to be smart. Can they do it? I think they can in game one. I'll take the Rags in game one to get it done in MSG. And then let's see how the series shakes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very good. Hey, that's
good.
That's very
That's
good
good
analysis.
That made me feel even better, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you think you are? Let's say this happens. Rangers win. Would you take the Panthers to win the series once the Rangers win game one? Is that something you would think about doing?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because I thought that's what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm strictly taking the Rags game one in MSG. Both of the teams have been off for a little bit. They both got the rest. So the other thing is, I think Florida is, I think they're 7-0 in these playoffs when they've led for 2 periods. So the Rags have to come out firing early. You can't let Florida get up because they're deep enough and good enough to suffocate if they get up early.
Okay. Thank you.
Good
Nick.
luck, boys.
Thank you,
Nick.
It's good hockey talk.
Thank you, Nick.
It's good hockey talk.
Thank you, Nick. You didn't say you're welcome.
Nah, it's classic Nick.
Let's go to the Diamond.
Oh, the Diamond.
Okay.
Bunch of day games today.
Huh?
Bunch of day.
Bunch of day games today.
Did you know Red Sox series isn't done with Tampa, but they've already clinched the first time they've won a series at Tropicana
Really?
since 2019.
But that's
Yeah.
shocking.
It just
That's a long
became
fucking time.
Tropicana for me.
It did
That's
become
a long
Tropicana.
fucking
forever.
time. What do we call it? The Trop?
Tropicana.
Oh, Kana, yeah.
But I like the comment.
Tropicana.
I like the comment.
Way better.
Didn't even
I
mean
didn't
to do
even
it to
know
me.
you
Sounds, sounds like a
was
good
That
ballpark.
was
Tropicana's a dump, but Tropicana.
that was a shoot. I'll give you that's a shoot Canadian accent on that one.
Okay, tonight I got 3 plays. I'm gonna go Buccos with one half the Hondo boys, Jared Jones on the mound.
Yeah, I'll join you there.
First 5 -128.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Nestor and the New York
Ooh,
Yankees.
really?
First 5 money line
Ooh.
against the Mariners. And then I am gonna go full game Dodgers any way you can get them minus the 1.5 with Glass now on the mound. Those are my 3 plays for tonight.
I'm on the Brewers first 5 money line with Peralta. I'm
Okay.
just
Freddie.
kind of betting against the fucking Marlins
that
every
makes sense.
game.
It's not a bad play.
I like the Dads with Michael King first 5 money line as
Hey.
well. Give me Dane Dunning and the Rangers first 5 plus a half.
Dunning exciting.
I'll join you on the Buccos.
Yep.
I'm on the Sox with Bello on the bump first 5 plus a half. I'm taking the Mariners first 5 plus a half just because it just the way this series is going. I don't love Nestor right now.
Okay.
And then has Justin Steele been that good?
They both have been good. That's why I stayed away.
It just feels like Max. You should be betting on Max Fried against Justin Steele, and I could be wrong there. But put me down for the Braves first 5 money line there as well.
Okay.
And no play on the biggest series going right now, the Rockies and the A's.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
now.
it's just too. It's like a playoff series,
It is fucking.
and I'm not ready for that.
Bruce, anything for you?
Who's the dog in that, actually?
The dog in what?
Colorado.
I think Colorado.
Rockies, but Austin Gomer piles on the ball.
Gomes will give you one.
Give me
Rockies aren't at home.
No, it's in Oaktown.
If it gets to the 9th, you might as well shut that fucking thing down too.
Trade me that
Fact
guy.
check.
Get him out of there.
He's a Pittsburgh kid, so bring him home.
I'm taking
You'd have to
yes
give
run
up
the
stuff
first
for
inning
him.
in that.
Huh?
I want a baseball bet. Yes, run in the first inning in that game.
Maybe Connor Joe.
You trade Connor Joe.
Or Mason Miller straight up.
Ooh.
That could be the only way you could get
Yeah.
Luka Joe.
It would be cool if there were trades like that in baseball.
Legit, straight up, player
just
for player.
straight up player for player.
Bruce, did you have anything?
I got a little bad baseball juju. The Royals were my play of the day. I thought it was a night game. Didn't bet it. They're up 3-0.
Nice.
So that stinks. I will go back to the well on the New York Yankees after back-to-back burns. I think Nasty Nate.
I think he's
Nestor, rather.
coming back.
Okay.
I've been getting cooked on I've been losing first 5s with like today I had the guards first 5
Yeah.
down 3-0, scored 3 in the 6.
Yep.
Feel like
That's the worst.
lot.
That's the worst.
Yep. That's why I love the full game. You know?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it works,
happens both
sometimes it
ways.
doesn't.
Well, the killer with the first 5s is if there isn't a distinct pitching edge, like obviously nobody gives a fuck about winning the 5th inning.
Oh, you got
I
it.
only go with the distinct.
Like the pressure builds.
That's why I go with the distinct. We go with the distinct. Any footy?
No.
Okay.
Leverkusen live
Yeah.
to lift.
Okay.
Have to.
Lift.
Plus to lift. Plus money to lift. Leverkusen.
Mitt, you want to send us out of here?
Yeah, Tony, I've got something for you.
Okay.
Well, Tony,
Okay.
champions
Oh,
keep
no.
playing until they get it right. Billie Jean King.
I'm sorry.
Shout out. What's the wrong words?
What was that?
Atlanta netted another one.
2-0.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Bruce? Champions keep playing until they get it right. Billie Jean King.
Well said.
So
Thank you.
I think
Nick.
they're going to come back,
They usually do.
I appreciate that.
All right.
just like champions.
Atlanta is a bit of a wagon.
Either way.
Plus
All right.
plus 320 now. Glad I got plus 120.
Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Ah.